A moose is rescued after getting stuck in a well. A massive pumpkin takes home the top prize at a weigh-off in Washington State, and we have learned who will be performing at this year's Super Bowl halftime show. Fox 5 anchor Courtney Bryan joins us now with stories from across America today. Courtney.
Hey, Christine, we will start out west in Arizona, where a man is proving not all heroes wear capes after he rescued people stranded in a flash flood. Jarvis Johnson says he was on his way home when his car stalled in floodwaters, and while he waited for help of his own, he heard cries in the distance. He jumped into action, pulling a woman and a friend out of their car and even carrying them. Reports say the man managed to find more people who needed help and worked with strangers to bring them to safety. There's now a GoFundMe to help pay for Johnson's new car. At last check, it almost reached $2,500. Caught on camera, new video shows a wild rescue in Maine. Police found a moose in need of help after it fell into a well that was 9 foot deep. There was no way for the moose to get out on its own until a biologist sedated it. With the help of other crew members, they strapped the moose up and used an excavator to lift it out of the well. A 1,000-pound pumpkin took the top prize at this year's Pumpkin Weigh-Off in Washington State. It happened Sunday in Kent, Washington at the Carpenito Brothers' 4th annual Pumpkin Weigh-Off. This year's winner weighed 2,088 pounds, was 164 pounds less than last year's winner, which weighed 2,252 pounds. The grower took home the first place prize of $6,000. It's official. The headliner for the Super Bowl halftime show will be international superstar Bad Bunny. The NFL, along with Apple Music and Rock Nation, made the announcement during last night's Sunday night football game. The announcement follows his historic residency in Puerto Rico, which came to an end this month. Bad Bunny has won 3 Grammys along with 12 Latin Grammys. Football's biggest game will take place in Santa Clara, California on February 8th. So since the announcement this morning, there have been kind of mixed reactions to it online. I don't know if people are going to be excited, maybe not know what to expect.
He is a huge international singer.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't know his music, then that's probably why you may not be as excited about it, I guess. I don't know.
It's certainly going to expose him to a lot of fans that might not be as familiar.
I mean, he doesn't need the exposure. I mean, he's massive in his community and his culture. So you got time to learn his music.
That's
How
right.
about that in the next few months? Thanks, Courtney. So, a porch pirate on the hunt for food comes up short. A fight between 2 drivers takes a dangerous turn in a parking lot, and 2 teens get rescued after falling dozens of feet into a mine pit. Fox 5 anchor Courtney Bryan joins us now with stories across America today. Courtney.
Hey, Christine, we'll start in Chicago, where Border Patrol agents chasing a cyclist after he said to them he wasn't a U.S. citizen. After taunting agents for a while, the man was on a bike and made a dash for it. Officials haven't said if he was caught or charged. Dozens of armed agents were seen across the Windy City over the weekend trying to control crime. 2 teens are safe after falling into a 100-foot mine pit in northern Minnesota. It happened over the weekend. Rescue crews say 1 teen fell and the other called 911. He eventually tried to help his friend but ended up falling in himself. An hour later, rescue crews finally reached them. They say one was hanging onto a boulder 50 feet down. The other was at water level 100 feet down. The Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife wants people to immediately take their deliveries inside. The department released a warning after video of a bear taking a package off someone's porch. The department says ahead of hibernation, bears search for food. In this case, the bear didn't find anything. The package contained a sweater.
I know.
An argument between 2 drivers takes a dangerous turn in the parking lot. Witnesses say the fight started in the streets before ending in the parking lot of a shopping center Friday. The lot was full. Police responded, but by the time they arrived, both cars were gone. No word of any injuries. A fun day at a California school carnival takes a terrifying turn. One of the carts appears to come loose, slam into another one, and eventually fall to the ground. Several people were trapped on the ride for hours, but firefighters eventually got everyone off safely. Thankfully, no one was hurt. No word what caused the malfunction. Do you like to ride carnival rides?
I mean, we just went to the North Georgia State Fair
Oh,
on the
was it
weekend,
fun?
and you know we hop on those rides.
And you trust it?
I trust it.
Okay.
We haven't had any issues,
Yeah.
but You know, that would make you not trust it, right? If you're one of those people on it. It's scary.
I
Glad
mean, it
they're
has
okay.
to be safe most of the time, right?
Right. But just that one time is all you need
That's all
where
you
something
need.
happens and you're like,
But I'm glad everybody was okay in this situation.
Good thing. All right,
Yeah.
Courtney, thank you. Driver dies after crashing into a bar. Police pull over a Waymo driverless car, and a TikTok star goes viral at a Falcons game. Fox 5 anchor Courtney Bryant joins us now with stories from across America. Courtney.
Hey, Christine, we will start in New York City, where a gas explosion in a Bronx apartment building caused it to partially collapse. Rescuers arrived to reports that an incinerator shaft collapsed and a full side of the 20-story building crumbled to the ground. It's unclear if the building was evacuated. No injuries have been reported, although rescue operations are still underway. In Oregon, a car crashed into a bar early Tuesday. The driver died at the Timber Pub and Grub in the city of Boring. The force of the crash caused the bar's roof to collapse. One person was inside at the time, but thankfully was not hurt. What do you do when a driverless car commits a violation? That's what police in San Bruno, California are working to figure out after officers pulled over a Waymo car for making an illegal U-turn. They contacted Waymo to report what they called a glitch. And in the post, they said they hope reprogramming will deter more illegal moves. The company has responded saying it's looking into it. Wow, a famous TikTok dancer stole the show at an Atlanta Falcons game. Look at him go. You've seen him, right? I've seen him
I recognize him.
He is really going for it. That is Gary Brotherson. He impressed the crowd with his moves to Milkshake, all dressed like an employee at Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Wow.
The Falcons shared the video on TikTok with the caption, "This was not in his job description."
That is so fun. Is he
the crowd
from
was loving
here?
it. I don't know. That's a great question,
Because
though.
if he's not, and they like flew him in to do this, I mean, that's so fun.
There's got to be a story
There's
behind how
got to
this
be.
all
I
came
know.
about.
We need more info,
Yeah.
but his dancing is
He
really
doesn't just
entertaining.
dance. I mean, he really goes all out.
Oh yes, he's 100% bought in. Let me tell you, Falcons games are. I mean. They seem like they're a lot of fun.
Yeah.
As long as they're winning, too, that
They
always
really
helps,
get the
but
crowd into it. I
they
love
do.
that.
I love it. Good stuff. Thanks,
Yeah.
Courtney. Big snake at a burger restaurant, a dinosaur gets swiped, and a truly bizarre theft at a sheriff's office. Fox 5 anchor Courtney Bryant joins us with stories across America now.
Hey, Christine, we will start where workers at an In-N-Out Burger got a slithery surprise. Take a look. Employees at a Monrovia In-N-Out were shocked to find a python in the drive-thru lane. The employee who discovered the snake took it to the Pasadena Humane Society. Then our sister station in Los Angeles ran a story about the big snake, and the owner came forward. He says the python has been missing for about 2 months, and he has no idea how it managed to escape his San Bernardino home. Also in California, a dino napping gets caught on camera. Claire is a 4-foot-tall fiberglass dinosaur and an unofficial mascot of Brentwood. Early Saturday morning, she was stolen from the Sinclair gas station on San Vicente Boulevard. Security video shows the thief using a power tool to cut her from her base, then covering her with a blanket and loading all 150 pounds of her into a white getaway truck. Locals say Claire wasn't just a statue, she was a selfie star, a neighborhood landmark, and just a daily dose of joy. The hunt is on for 2 highly trained hawks stolen from SoFi Stadium during the Rams game on Sunday. Surveillance video of the unusual heist shows a suspect driving off in a utility vehicle where the birds were being housed. The hawks are part of the stadium's falconry program used by a handler to safely keep other unwanted birds away during events. The owner is concerned for the birds' safety. He says they can't survive long on their own. A strange story out of Florida. A shirtless man was caught on camera stealing from the Polk City Sheriff's Station. You can see him walk up to the building and go in. About 3 minutes later, you see him walk out with something in his hands. Turns out he took the sheriff's picture off the wall, along with the pictures of the major and the captain. When deputies found the man, he was in jail for another charge of stealing. The sheriff says he gave an interesting explanation.
We went down there and he said, my brain was a little foggy that night, using a little drugs, but I think I stole those pictures and wrapped them in a towel and put them by a tree, and sure enough, he did.
Well, they found the pictures and they put them back on the wall where they belong. There you go. Very
Strange indeed. All right, Courtney, thanks so much.
Yeah.
A beach house collapses into the ocean and a plane makes an emergency landing on the highway. Fox 5 anchor Courtney Bryant joins us now with stories from across America today, Courtney.
Hey, Christine, TGIF.
Yes.
Well, we will start in Minnesota, where a man is accused of using phony documents to enroll in a high school. Police and school officials say the 22-year-old man, now identified as Kelvin Lupke, claimed he was an unaccompanied homeless 18-year-old named Kelvin Perry. He allegedly used a fake birth certificate and lied on forms, and the district said the suspect was enrolled in school for 19 days before he was caught. The man even joined the school's varsity football team. Parents say they are shocked it was able to happen.
So afraid for our kids' safety. There is no explanation to how this man got into our schools. He was allowed in the locker room with the football players. He was allowed into activities with these kids. And it's just so many safeguards were missed on this. It's unexplainable to me how our kids were put in danger.
The school superintendent said the district is required to follow state law that allows unaccompanied youth to enroll in school, even when they can't provide other standard documentation like academic proof. Fox Weather captured images of a beach house in North Carolina's Outer Banks as it fell into the ocean. It happened yesterday. The structure collapsed due to the unrelenting surf kicked up by two offshore hurricanes, Imelda and Umberto. It was the 8th house to fall in that area over the past 3 days. Piles of debris from the other 7 houses collapsed, now litter the beach. Here's something you don't see every day. A small plane made an emergency landing on a California highway. This happened Monday in San Diego when the plane landed on Interstate 15, right on the highway's center divide. The San Diego Fire Rescue Department says the plane did not crash and there were no injuries, but the incident did cause traffic delays in that area. My goodness. I mean, can you imagine driving along and you see a plane land?
What is going on?
Pretty wild.
Courtney, thanks so much.
Yeah.
We'll be back after this.